want to bring up some names at the 140 and get your thoughts. You have history also with Richardson Hitchison. You fought him doing Golden Gloves.
Trials. It was, I believe that was the qualifiers. It was the qualifiers before the qualifiers.
What's your thoughts on him at the 140?
140, I would blaze through him. He's nice.
Next name, Malik Hawkins.
Malik Hawkins, he's a nice fighter. He's strong. He's game. You gotta have some heart and some cojones to be in this sport. He lack a lot. You know, he's just a brawler. He's got long arms. That's a benefit for him, but it's also a disadvantage because by you being long and having that fighting style, it make you squat. It make you a slugger, even more of a slugger. Even though that shouldn't be a style due to your physique, you know. But hey, he's a slugger. It makes him slow. He brave. You know, I believe he come in shape. And I take my hat off to him because he been in some wars. He showed his manhood in the ring. He showed his manliness in the ring. You know, he earned it. I believe this sport brings out not just a personality in a person, but it brings out the manliness in a person. It brings the realness out of a person. You know, and Malik don't have too much of a good head movement. I like him personally. I really can't say too much about him. I don't really speak on too many people.
Now,
you know, so,
now with this one, I was very interested. Regis Prograis, you know, he had that tough battle with Josh Taylor. Would that fight interest you with somebody like a Regis Prograis? Because right now it looks like he might be headed over your way to the PBC.
I believe so. Curly-headed guy. Light skin, right?
Yeah.
He's nice, he come in shape. I thought of fighting him before. And he wound up going to West Bubba to get a fight. I can't remember, and he got the title. He won the title that time. He was at the David Buster's. There was some fights going on. And I was watching him then. And I said, Pops, we need to make some calls, dog. Because he looking like he on the to-do list. And he laughed, he licked his lips. I was like, for real, shorty? I said, yeah, man. He was like, go ahead and chill, I got you. I'm gonna do something for you, just watch, just be patient, and keep learning. Stop being hard-headed. I think that's a father's remark, you know, but I took heed to it. And I wound up seeing him lose to Josh Taylor because due to time passing, I wound up seeing Josh Taylor make a little name for himself. And then they wind up seeing each other and they fought. But that person individually, he punched in a combination of fluid punches, or he punched with his chin up. They say he got a little bit of pop. I believe it's a different type of strength from sharpness and just brute strength. I don't know what type of strength he have. I don't care what type of strength he have. I know if he got his chin up in the air while he punching, I'm gonna touch it nice and clean. You know, I thought of it. I didn't even dreamed of going up against that guy. He got flaws. You know, I believe what brings the best out of a person is when they crammed up in the corner and they don't got too many options. So they got to get even more creative. I wanna step up fight like that. I want a caliber fighter like that. Like I say, I've been blowing through people. A lot of these guys that you name, I'm gonna blow through them. You know, but the opportunity, how I'm gonna get it, that's complicated. You know, so it's like.
But you have a great promoter in Al Heyman, man. So, and you have a great team behind you.
Listen, Charlie know what it is. My team know what it is. I know what it is. That's why I'm in where I'm at. I'm in the gym.
You know, speaking on that, you know, I've seen you spar many a times, and then the teaching moment happened where your father would stop the clock and have a teaching moment. Talk about that.
It's just all about being coherent and open-minded. You know what? It's a gym for a reason. The shit you doing here, you ain't gonna be able to do it. Excuse my French. You ain't gonna be able to do it in a fight. You ain't gonna be able to stop the bill, stop the clock over because you're mad. Okay, well, we're gonna keep the clock over. Just keep going until I say stop because you're mad, because the coach mad. You can't do that in a fight. I believe at that given moment, once he stopped the clock or stopped the session and just said, hey, man, look, you ain't do this right, you ain't do that right. That's an important time for me to be open-minded and be willing to listen. Because in this sport, people die. In this sport, people get killed for real. People get brain dead. If they don't die, they not the same. That's why you do a neurological test. They ask you the months, say the months in order, to say it backwards, remember names and numbers, and then at the end of the test until you say it all again through memory. Neurological test dealing with the brain. This sport is dangerous. People get knocked upside their head in the sport. So when you do say, hey, man, stop. Man, you ain't twisting your toe, you ain't stepping up, you ain't sliding your back foot when you raising. I gotta be full-fledged, open-minded, even though I'm just stopping. I was in full stride just a few seconds ago. Now I gotta stop on the dime. I'm raging and everything, and I gotta stop on the dime and be calm and take in information. Whether it's constructive criticism or not, I gotta take this in because it's beneficial to me. My coach is giving me this information so I can be the better me. And I gotta do that, and that's why you see those moments. And honestly, it happened here and there with all of us. And it's an innate thing for us to kind of like just find our distance during the time and be like, yeah, what's up?
See, for people that don't understand, do you hate when people say, "Oh, that's a bum"? Because and one thing you learn, you don't play boxing. And it's a 50-50 chance that you can walk out of that ring. It's a gladiator sport. And I hate that when people say, "Oh, he's a bum." To you, for anyone to step in that square circle, that takes a lot of heart.
It takes a lot of heart. A lot of heart. A lot of people don't even understand. That's why I said people do it just because they got a family that they gotta help. Living in third world countries, they like hell with it. I tried to sell this. I tried to steal this. I might as well do this. You got people who swam across borders, did some illegal stuff, just to support for their family. They saw an outlet and they took their opportunity. Boxing is an outlet for a lot of things and a lot of people. They got a lot of different problems out here. Boxing helps civilize and nourish a lot of people, not just psyche, but their homes. For real. And people don't understand it because the science and the code to it has been lost. I'm just glad to have an old-fashioned family around me, and that created an old-fashioned environment. So I was able to kind of like soak up the intelligence and see and fathom and understand what they were saying. So we go back to the IQ of an individual, not just boxing, but outside the sport. You can see exactly, now I'm talking about pinpointedly, how it transcends over into boxing. And then you can see the intelligence from that individual in the boxing. You know, and that's why my brother, he say boxing is nothing but intellect manifested in a physical form. And it's so true. It's so true.
Have you had a chance? I know your main focus is the 140, but have you had a chance to look up at that 147 and also look down at what you said, the 135?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts about that right now?
Listen, I looked at Teofimo. I looked at Brian. I looked at Lomo. I see this little puny